कहानियां जो नींद छीन ले।
Today's story is about one such force that wakes up every 108 years for 3 nights. It is called the Tandav night. Aditya and Kavya were famous crime writers from Delhi. Endless work, city noise, and a life deprived of sleep had completely worn them down. They decided to move away from the city for a few months, to live somewhere quiet and write a new book. In a dry, deserted village of Rajasthan called Runwal, they found an old mansion. The mansion had been locked for 80 years. Its owner had died mysteriously in a single night. The villagers called it the Silent Mansion. But money was tight, and Aditya always believed fear belonged only in stories. So they moved in. The first few nights were peaceful, except sometimes at exactly 3 a.m., footsteps could be heard on the mansion's terrace. One day, in the storage room, Aditya found an iron chest. On it were carved 3 strange symbols: an eye, a skull, and the moon. The moment he opened the chest, the air suddenly turned icy cold. Inside lay a black mask stained with dried blood, and beneath it a half-burnt diary. The diary had only one line, written again and again: "I have seen the Tandav. Now my eyes will never close." From that night onward, Aditya began having terrifying dreams. A shadow with its neck twisted backward whispered to him, "3 nights, just 3. Kavya noticed something worse. Her reflection in the mirror started appearing late. Sometimes someone else stood behind her in the mirror, but when she turned around, the room was empty. Terrified, they went to the village's oldest man, Danaram. In a trembling voice, he revealed the truth. 108 years ago, a tantric performed a ritual in this mansion. First night, summoned the spirit. Second night, broke the body. Third night, trapped the soul. But the ritual remained incomplete. The tantric's body was later found in the mansion's well, without eyes. Since that day, every 108 years, the Tandav night returns, and whoever lives in the mansion then becomes part of it. On the 3rd night, blood began dripping from the mansion's walls. The mask latched itself onto Aditya's face. Kavya's voice slowly began to change. Her shadow grew nearly 10 feet tall. Laughing, she said, "Now write, Aditya, the truest story of all." The next morning, the villagers heard screams and fire coming from the mansion. When they broke open the door, the mansion was empty. No Aditya, no Kavya, only one thing remained. On the walls, written in blood, "The Tandav is complete." A few months later, a book in Delhi became a bestseller, Tandav Night, A True Story. The author's name was Aditya Sharma, but Aditya was never seen again. So tell me, friends, did Aditya write the story, or did the story write Aditya? And when the next 108 years are complete, would you dare to live near that mansion?